No sooner had he spoken than he received fresh orders from the 5 members of the Directory in Paris, informing him that General Francois Etienne Christophe Kellerman would be transferred from Germany to take command of the principal part of the Army of Italy. Furious that a mere sideshow was to be allotted to him, Napoleon wrote back that same day, "I believe that to unite Kellerman and myself under joint command in Italy will prove fatal to us. I cannot serve with a man who believes himself to be Europe's finest general. Moreover, unity of command is the most important thing in war. To the flamboyant Corsican, a competitor here was quite unacceptable. Instead, he would leave the army," he informed the Directory. Off went the special courier to the French capital that same night. As Napoleon hurriedly marched on Milan before Kellerman could come to replace him, the Directory gave in. Immortal glory to the conqueror of Lodi. Your plan is, after all, the only one to follow. Kellerman would not be superseding him. On May 15th, the magistrates of Milan duly threw open their gates to their liberator, treating him as a real hero who had released them from their long Austrian bondage. But instead of taking advantage of the goodwill of this large, prosperous capital, Napoleon, at the urge of the French commissars, including Salicetti, unleashed thousands of hungry, tired, victorious, womanless troops on the unsuspecting people of Milan, who became victims of an orgy of destroying, raping, and killing. He had promised his men riches at Nice, and now they were taking him at his word. After veritable fortunes were stolen from the private citizens of the city in war contributions, another 10 million livres were taken from the Dukes of Parma and Modena, and the trains of war booty, gold, silver, jewels, and works of art, soon to be synonymous with the name of Bonaparte, were making their long journey over the Alps to Paris. The French treasury, literally bankrupt at this point, welcomed Napoleon Bonaparte as its savior. To be sure, Napoleon paid a high price for the looting when large-scale revolts broke out at Milan and Pavia following his departure with the army on May 22nd. He ordered them to be put down brutally, followed by threats, imprisonment, executions, rape, and more days of looting. He even ordered Colonel Lannes to burn the nearby village of Bianco to the ground and round up all the boys and men and murder them. Lannes, as usual, could be relied on to carry out his instructions with enthusiastic dedication. Thereafter, Bonaparte's name, along with that of the French, was dreaded and despised throughout the land. The whole of Italy has been shaken, Commissar Salicetti glowed in a letter to Horace. Our success everywhere, the bravery of the troops, along with Bonaparte's audacity and military operations, frighten it. I think you should be well pleased with this army that everyone formerly dismissed as good for nothing, and that instead has in such a short time accomplished everything." But Napoleon did not rest on his laurels. On May 28th, at the head of an army of 30,000 men, he set out from Brescia, determined to bring the Austrians to bay once and for all. It was not that easy, of course. After narrowly escaping capture by a detachment of Austrian cavalry on June 1st, he was literally saved by his own aide-de-camp swordsmanship. Napoleon decided to form his guides, which later would be known as the famous Consular, the Imperial Guard, commanded by Captain Bessier, to escort the commander-in-chief wherever he went thereafter. Onward the French marched, seizing Peschiera, Castellanova, and Verona, as they proceeded to their next major objective, the stout fortress of Mantua. Continuing to inform his superiors of his inability to face the French, the elusive Baron de Broglie remained on the run. After leaving a 12,000-man garrison at Mantua, he marched north past Roverta to Trent. Meanwhile, Napoleon prepared to lay siege to Mantua, the last important city in Lombardy, not yet in French hands. This impregnable citadel was surrounded and protected by 2 large lakes and malarial swamps, which would prove deadly to both sides. As for Genoa, it was now occupied and its senate threatened by the swaggering Murat and his troopers. Major General Bonaparte also received orders from Paris to attack the Pope and his domains, the Papal States, with the purpose of sending more loot to the thirsty French treasury. Napoleon's advance into the Papal States in Tuscany that June did indeed prove successful, thanks to Generals Aguero and Vaubois, and on the 23rd, Pope Pius VI requested and was granted an armistice. The terms were steep, an enormous indemnity in the form of gold and paintings from the Vatican and the occupation of Ancona. Terrified and utterly undefended, Florence, Ferrara, and Leghorn opened their gates to French military occupation as well. Among the categories of indemnity demanded of these later cities were cannon, which were then hauled by mule and horse up to Mantua. Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. This is Ragnarok here with part 11 of my Napoleon Italy campaign. Alright, so just a few things here before we get right into that. I mean, I guess we already are getting right into things, but the peace with Venice, I just figured, since we're at war with the Papal States now, just try and work on rooting Austria out of this area, and then we can focus completely on the Papal States for now, and then we will make preparations for our last drive to the Austrian region capital. I think I don't know if I'm gonna actually go for full map completion. I might, since we've got good relations, since we're at peace with Piedmont and these cities down here, I may not necessarily excuse me, go for full map, but I mean, we do still have lots of time. I don't know, I just kind of want to start wrapping things up, but we'll see how things go. Oh, son of a gun, I want to actually bring some cavalry up here to help support. That will be useful. We're looking at in here. Alright, we've got the garrison. Pretty big force we're up against. I want to be careful. I'm hoping that we can actually do this in 2 separate battles, that Napoleon will have enough movement to go over there and attack this force. Oh, not sure what we're up against there. I think everyone who is... Actually, you know what? Let's just fight it out. I want to split up our forces. The problem is our forces won't be getting reinforcements, so might as well just fight it in one larger battle. If we were getting reinforced, if our forces sieging there would actually reinforce us, then it probably would make sense to fight it in 2 smaller battles, but I think this should work out fine. All our troops will be on the field right away, and then their reinforcing troops will have to come onto the field slowly. So if we can deal with the initial army first, then we shouldn't have too much difficulty dealing with the reinforcing army. All right. Oh wow, you can hear the wolves in the background. That's fantastic. Alright, everybody just move out of the way for now. I'll get things set up. Alright, where are we going to deploy our artillery? Got good high ground here. Thing is, too, from the looks of this, the only place where you can come around is through here. I don't think you'll be able to move troops on these cliffs here. Might be able to bring them up through here, but I think it's probably best that we deploy on the right hand side. Ideally, I'd like to have the cannons here, I think, on this small ridge here. A nice open area to shoot at, but I think what we'll do is we'll set up a couple cannons down here. Set up the 6-pounders down here. Actually, switch that. That's an on limber, and then we'll take our 8-pounders and we'll set them up on this ridge here. Let's get over. It says, is that full strength? You two are gonna have to protect those guns. You guys stretch out in here. Actually put one of you right in between them. Wolves sound hungry. Alright, that should be fine. And then put you guys here. And I think what I actually want to do with these three, we'll sneak in behind and see if we can come in and secure. I think we'll go for one of these buildings, see if we can secure one of the buildings here. But I think that is how we're going to set things up. And then the cavalry, Napoleon can stay down here, safe there. And then the cavalry can come up this way as well. Alright, let's get in position as quickly as possible. Gonna take the longest. Guys, over there. Alright, looks good. We'll also stretch these guys out. Alright, I think that's pretty good looking line. Already getting some shots off, but doesn't look like we're landing anything just yet. We want to be careful with the cavalry with these obstacles back there. Don't see the reinforcements yet. You guys actually start moving as well. Oh shoot, I'm building on fire here. Damn, that means we have to repair it after we take the settlement. seem like their aim is particularly good. Still no sign of the reinforcements. Alright, you guys all set? On limber, start shooting. Look like they're gonna come down from their hill here. Okay, no, they're on the move now. Actually reposition you guys a little bit. You guys can pick up the pace a little bit. Cavalry there for now. I want to be careful that these guys don't get shot by our artillery here. Those Fusiliers are a good target. Armed citizenry. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we've got some troops coming on the field. That looks like they're General's bodyguard. If we can take him out, their cavalry, that would be fantastic. Be careful not to get involved with them. Guys, head for there. Where's he going?
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
Oh wow. Good guys. I think it must be this guy. Or maybe it's this guy. Oh, lucky shot. I think it was just must have been an errant cannonball too. Yeah, probably one of these shots from over here. Alright, these guys look like they're coming towards the cavalry. Not good. Think them. Coming down here. Actually, let's just fall back a little bit. They're coming in this way. Some shots in on him. Where's the rest of the reinforcements? Just the general's bodyguard that's come on so far. A little odd. Alright, the main line fight is about to start. You guys can switch to
we have taken a building, sir.
grape shot. Actually gonna send you in to deal with them. Let's move up a little bit. A little bit of a better angle on them. on, seriously. Alright, these guys are, we're gonna make short work of them. We've got this, this building here. Alright, they've broken. You guys get out of there. I don't want friendly fire. Oh, actually, just run them down. Since they're reinforcing... Oh wait, no, I think actually that force is sitting inside the settlement. So it's not necessary to run them down, I guess. Anyway, we'll run them down, just get a little extra experience, I suppose. This flank, we're under a little pressure here. My deployment could have been a little bit better. Should win out here over time. Ooh, oh yeah, regular shot. Love to shoot over there, but let's actually gonna reposition the cannon to shoot. We're gonna position them over there and we can shoot down this way. Look at this shenanigans. General staff. Come over here and a little boost to the morale.
Sir! Sir! Our general is under attack!
Back now. Yeah, they've attacked us. I can't quick shoot the artillery at them. I can position you guys here. And you guys can fall back to here. Our left flank is under more pressure, but they're holding, though. These guys might be a bit of a problem, though. The fact that these units might come back. You to run them down. Let's get them. Yeah, this is a little bit dangerous with the cavalry here. Just because these units are routing, they weren't shattered completely. They could always come back. Alright. Just shatter these guys completely. Including them. Finish them off.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Alright, just charge into these armed citizenry. I'm a little concerned that their reinforcements haven't all showed up. I lost a few. I'll fire it well. Alright, you guys all line up. If you can target him. Get you. Reposition. Yeah, I don't believe any of their reinforcements showed up aside from the general staff.
Used all its ammunition, sir.
Oh, for ammo.
monsieur. Monsieur.
Reposition and shoot them. Okay, here we go. Here we've got some more troops coming on. See if you can get up here and take them out before they get set up. I believe there's quite a few more of them that's supposed to show up though. Guys just gonna sit here. What formation are they in? Are they in square formation? Come on. Some shots off. I need to get over here. Hurry the hell up. These guys could be in quite a bit of danger. If they destroy the building while they're in there, they're gonna be in big trouble. Obviously. Shoot. Got it on the wrong shot type. No wonder we're not shooting back.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest.
Guys might as well move up a little bit. I guess these guys have better range than our militia. Fire. Alright, we better get out of here. Go for this building. There we go. Support cavalry units. Almost finished off. Situation looks good. Alright, I'm gonna reposition these guns. Maybe up to here. I'm just gonna bring them up a little bit further because if they do have more troops to come on still, they'll come on from, they should come on from where the same spot that artillery unit just came on. Alright, you guys hold your fire. And we'll maybe reposition you as well. Yeah, son of a bitch. Like, the battle should be over, but their reinforcements haven't all come on field. I don't know what we have to do here. How are we doing on the timer? Oh yeah. Not good. General killed. Alright, there we go. We got another troop coming on. Okay, you guys should be fine there. Cannons. Damn it, I didn't move. I forgot to move the cannons into place. Guys, get into place as well. Let's move up. I guess because the reinforcements weren't nearby, that maybe they're set on a timer that they're not allowed, that they can't show up on the field right away. Actually, should be okay right there. Quickly, let's get into position, boys. guys over here in case they come down around this way. Grenadiers. Goodness, only hit 2 of them so far. Oh my gosh, idiots doing. That's why I swear I didn't. Oh, these guys had moved that way. All right. Anyway, a little bit of friendly fire there. Never hurt anybody. Those poor militiamen. Alright, grenadiers are down. Damn, I should have you over here to pick them off. Another, like another unit coming on. Kind of dangerous for the cavalry though. Yeah, got more Fusiliers coming on. Yeah, I don't know why the reinforcements are coming on so sporadically here. A little odd. Must be because of the distance that they are from the rest of the army. You guys can target him. Is it the reinforcement range or something? Alright, you guys pull back. Cannons do the job. I don't know how many more units are there are that come on here. Anyway, while this goes on, I might as well read a little bit more from Alan Schom's biography of Napoleon as we sort of pepper these units one at a time with cannonballs. Or bastards. Like he was gonna go for the little house there, the little building. Anyway, alright, for the first... Oh, sorry, wrong spot. So throughout this period, literally from the moment he had left Nice, Napoleon had been imploring Josephine to join him as quickly as possible. Let me actually just a little bit of a better angle here. We'll get like an overview of the field here. Oh, you guys don't miss anything. Alright, where were we? So, alright, with the capture of Milan, he had become more insistent that she and she more evasive. I beseech you, leave today with Murat, whom he had dispatched to Paris. He had written following the armistice of Cherasco. My happiness is knowing that you are happy, my joy that you are gay. My only pleasure is knowing that you are enjoying some as well. And then, more passionately, never has a woman been loved with more devotion, fire, and tenderness. But he added, if she ever left him, I would feel that in losing your love, your heart, your adorable person, that I will have lost everything that makes life dear and worthwhile. These are haunting words because of how things actually play out later on. But anyway, I just want to make sure that we're not suffering too many casualties here. Actually, just reposition, guys, so that all three of you are shooting at them.
Sir.
Yeah, no kidding. You guys need to get over here and help out with this. I'm going to send them in for a charge.
Our men are running, sir.
Alright, if you can pin them down. And you two can come. Oh, son of a bitch. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah, this is. See? This. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a disaster. This is what happens when you're completely, yeah. Trying to do too many things at once, more than you're capable of, and not to mention putting everything on fast forward. That's just freaking great. How much damage did we suffer on these guys? Let's get back on your artillery. And then another unit coming on there. Right. Yeah, there was something actually from the previous passage that we read at the beginning of the episode that I found really, really interesting. That was the fact that Napoleon, while he was scouting, nearly got caught by a detachment of Australian cavalry, or sorry, Austrian cavalry, which is pretty crazy. I mean, had they had his aide-de-camp, the swordsmanship there, not gotten him out of trouble, then history could have taken a very different turn. Pretty crazy that you have these little moments in history where huge events are decided by what happens in one single moment. Alright, thank goodness these guys are breaking. Caused us quite a bit of trouble there. Lost some of our cannon crew. Oh, the textures there. When you zoom in, you get like the grass, but when you zoom out, it looks like it's not even there. Alright, you guys. For fuck's sake, how did you guys get grouped up? What happens when you panic? Guys, pull back there. This has got to be the last group of reinforcements right here. Guys can move up a little bit. Grenadiers are going to be a little, or Grenadiers. I guess that's the Austrian equivalent of the Grenadiers. Be a little bit tougher to deal with. You guys did come back, but it looks like we've got some of the militia are running. That's alright. Why I brought extra militia just in case. Yeah, those wolves definitely sound hungry. I wonder if we get a charge in here, if that would actually break them. Their morale looks pretty low. Try it out. This is gonna pretty much finish off our cavalry unit though.
running, sir.
Yeah, damn it. Alright, that was a bad idea. I was hoping that that would actually break them, and I would be able to run them down, but instead had the opposite effect. I mean, we did do a little bit of damage to them there, but definitely wasn't worth it. I would have liked to keep that cavalry unit, but anyway, no such luck. You guys can get in behind them. Great. I have to charge you guys in. They've got the hill here. Not going to be able to shoot over it. I'm just going to be able to shoot at us. So just charge you in and get them to break. Yeah, this got pretty sloppy here at the end. And this battle has taken up pretty much the entire episode. Anyway, we're going to go for another 20 minutes or so. Make it a nice hour long. We're going to be working towards finishing things up. I don't want this to go more than 15 episodes, which I think we should be safe in that regard, but you never know. We have to send you guys in too. I mean, the militia are obviously not matched to take on grenadiers, but the fact that we have so many of them does make a pretty big difference. I feel like that should be it. Oh, thank goodness. We're just going to continue for a moment here. I just want to finish some of these guys off. Just because they're sitting outside the settlement. It does seem a little ruthless, but alright, that's good. Gonna get some friendly fire there. Hey, yeah, alright, so a little bit of a bloody battle there, but Napoleon's army should have time to rest, not to mention we'll probably merge a lot of these militia and just recruit new ones. I think that seems like the best course of action. Oh, is there another settlement back there? Is there? Peacefully. Oh, okay, no, that's not a settlement. That's the sort of the minor settlement, I guess, or the minor part of the settlement. Some of these guys recruited. Army. They're getting good replenishment here. So probably merge up a few of these. Else. I'll lose some of the experience though. Guess that's not the end of the world. Merge those two. National Guard. Yeah, these are all 3 different units, or 3 different unit types. Yeah, let's merge those. Oh. Alright, I think that should be okay for now. You guys are replenishing slowly. Anyway, so recruiting there. Recruiting down here. Here. I don't think we need to recruit all the way back there. That looks good for recruitment for now. And then Surier's army. I think we'll wait here with Surier, with the wait for the additional cavalry that we're recruiting. and then we can move on Modena, because it looked like pretty solid force down there in Modena. Oh, where do we want to build? I guess might as well build something. I would have loved to get this, build this factory, but I mean, I guess we might get the return on it. What's it? What does this make? 250. 250 a turn. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, we've got 24 turns left. It takes 7 turns to build, and then it's gonna take about 15 turns. Get a return there, roughly. And we would just break even, I think. These tax offices are more important to build, or more useful to build. Alright. I think everything looks good for now. I just click on where there was a build slot somewhere. Right, yeah. Alright, things look pretty good. I think we're gonna bring Napoleon down here, and we'll use the combined force to push through this. Because we're gonna have to deal with this as well. Yeah, we'll see how things go. See where our enemies end up going. Oh, I think he sacked that, or on his way back up. It's a little annoying. Yeah, I really hope these guys don't get out of line, because it looks like they've got a lot of troops there. It's a full stack plus some more, so they might be feeling confident that they... Oh, look at this. Where are you going? Okay, I thought they were going to attack us there. Yeah, right. Alright, we'll repair that. Napoleon. What are we up against here? Why did it... Wow. Put their forces all together there. Okay, those cavalry be ready next turn. Is this that's 2 guys? Alright, that'll bring him to a full stack. Once those cavalry are recruited, we can start recruiting the 8-pound guns. 4 turns, son of a gun. They're never gonna be ready. Anyway, Napoleon. Actually. Our early units, these 2 are the ones that just came in there. Move you right to there. Yeah, I think we're gonna attack here next. And then if they want to come in here, we'll deal with them when they make their way in here. But that's gotta be pretty much their entire force there, I would think. And Bonaparte, you can go into Mantua. We'll start recruiting here. Probably just leave a garrison there. We'll recruit whatever we can get recruited there. We'll leave as garrison to try and protect it for the time being. Getting more of the... Ah, son of a bitch, you can't get in there? Thought for sure he was going to be able to get in there. Anyway, that's alright. And we've got a pretty big force too. This does concern me a bit. That's 2 stacks, pretty much. Maybe not. Maybe 1.5 stacks. No. Oh, that's 2 stacks right there. So got 2 stacks as well, but I'd rather not go into a fight even if I can avoid it. Rather have the advantage. We are in the second half of the year, so definitely want to get things moving along. Theater. Where was that? There's so much stuff to build. So little time. Where the hell? Can we not afford it? Where was the building that cost 3,600? Alright, I guess we'll just build up these theaters, a couple of them. Those are already built up all the way. This. Oh, maybe it was one of the little ones. Oh shoot. Built that ages ago. Merchant house. Already looks good. Supply warehouse. Yeah, it definitely was one of these little ones. Yeah, sorry guys. The campaign map is a little bit less familiar to me than the more modern Total War games. I guess the newer ones, though, Thrones of Britannia and 3 Kingdoms, are kind of going almost a mix between the old. Oh my gosh. Freaking surprise. See, I knew this would happen. Knew this would happen eventually. Ah, Dios mío. This is definitely a big problem. We're gonna have to send a force all the way back to deal with this. Yeah. Alliance broken. Alright, well, let's dislodge these guys. Actually, move you to there first. Napoleon can lay siege. I mean, if the Papal States are up there, that means pretty much should have a free, should be free to move through there. Path blocked. Oh. Our own force here. Alright. Cavalry. Goes in there.
Monsieur, vos ordres? Village assiégé.
Guys in there too. I'm gonna send you. What the hell is this? Guys, wow. They laid an ambush for us outside of our settlement here. How the hell does this work? And not to mention the thing is the city has like a zone of control. How were they able to position themselves there? Riddle me that. That's a lot of cavalry. Ought to resolve that. Definitely a little annoying, but what can you do? Are you guys going to Mantua? We have to defend this. Definitely don't want that force to be able to get into Mantua. But Syria should be able to, yeah, Syria will be able to fall back there. Might even be able to attack these guys. Bonaparte's going to be just about out of movement. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end things here for now. We'll fight this battle next time. We shouldn't really have any difficulty. We could even auto-resolve it. But we should actually probably shuffle the armies so that these artillery are in Napoleon's army. So why don't we do that now? Let's pick you out. You out. You over. You out. Keep all the fresh guys in Bonaparte's army. Alright, so I think very loosely what I'm hoping we'll be able to do here is we'll have to send Syria back to Mantua to defend here against this force, which we should be able to do. And then Napoleon, because the Papal States, they have their forces here in the north, we should be able to get all the way down here to Ancona. That'll force the armistice, and then that way if Syria can defeat this force here, we can move him back to deal with Piedmont. But what we'll have to do, we'll build a third army over here very quickly with all these settlements to help support with Piedmont. So best case scenario, we won't even have to send Syria back here to deal with Piedmont and Sardinia. And worst case scenario, we have to send him back. But I think Napoleon should be able to get in here. They can't have much defenses if they've got this much force over here. But we'll see how things go. We're going to have a lot to sort out next time. But I think we should be fine. I think we'll be able to handle it. We hold the majority of the territory here, so raising troops and getting troops in the field is not really much of an issue for us. So even if we do suffer some heavy casualties, we can get more infantrymen in the field very quickly. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Episode 12 will be next. Have a great day. Ragnarok signing out.